Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be doing a video today on Roy's 446 pack engine build. We got everything back from the machine shop about a week ago. We went through the magazine and ordered all the bearings and rings and everything that we need to get the short block built. So he called me Tuesday and said all the parts came in, so I told him we would do it this weekend. It's pretty shitty outside, so it's a perfect day to head over that way. I'm actually out in the shop here getting all my engine building tools put together, and we're going to head over there and get a short block, all the rings gapped, bearing tolerances cleared, check the end play, be able to get the short block done this morning anyway, or today, hopefully. I don't see why not, but he's ordering a new set of Eldebrock E Street heads instead of, he's getting away from them 440 source heads that he's got because they're 80 cc, and that's going to put him up with the pistons that we got, the flat top pistons forged with a -4 dish in them, valve reliefs cut into the piston, and we had to have the block 0 decked. So with that measurement, we came out to it's going to be close to 11-1. So we want to knock that compression down, or 10-9-1, excuse me. So we want to knock that compression down some more, and he thinks he's got his head sold. So we decided we're going to go with the Eldebrock E Street 440 heads, which comes in at 84 cc, which with 51 thousandths head gasket, that's going to put us around 10-6, 10.5-1. So that's what we're going to do. So he's got after we get the short block built today, we're going to double check everything and then get the heads ordered, and there'll be a separate video for that coming up. But also, guys, we got Jay from Boosted Classics out of Houghton Lake, Michigan. He's going to be dropping off a 454 big block Chevy today also over at Roy's, because as you can see, my shop is still in disarray. I haven't had a lot of time to get out here. I'm starting to whittle at it, but until we get everything put away, cleaned up, and set up, I'm just going to have Jay's engine dropped off there. He wants us to rebuild it for him, so that's pretty cool. We got another job which is going to help out tremendously, make that extra money. So anything we can do to make some extra cash. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you know that's what we're going to. All right, everyone, we made it over here to Roy's shop, and as you can see, we got the 440. We already scrubbed it up. We just blew it out, and that's an important step, guys. When you guys get these motors back from the machine shop, you always want to make sure you take hot soapy water and scrub it out, because you don't know if there's any remnants of any machine particles or anything like that, and they can do severe damage on your bearings and stuff if you don't. But yeah, Roy painted that with enamel car paint, Hemi Orange. Turned out pretty damn good. So, but I figured I'd give you a quick update. We're gonna get stuff set up, and I'm gonna start checking ring gaps, the side motion clearance on the rods, and stuff. But after we get everything all set up, I'll put you guys on the tripod, and we'll bring you back on time lapse, and we'll give you updates as we go. But Yeah, here it is again, the old 1970 440 6-pack, board 30 over. We had the deck zero decked, or the block 0 decked. It's board 30, line board, Magnaflux cleaned, and he's putting the 6-pack setup off of Plum Crazy. See the plate? Plum Crazy. So, but we are, like I said earlier in the video, we're going to be going with the Alderbrock E Street heads, I do believe. Is that still the plan, Roy?
Yes, sir.
So, that's going to give us the extra 4 points that we're looking for the compression. And they're actually a better head, so. But all right, guys, we're going to get, I got to get my tools set up on the table over there and get all the parts out. We got all the main caps. I got to get some oil on that block, too. WD-40 and the lifter bores and to stop the flash rusting, but okay, I'll bring it back when we get set up. All right, everybody, a quick update. I got all the pistons, rods on the pistons. All my rings are gapped. I had to file them down to gap them. On most motors, how I gap my rings, this is going to be a naturally aspirated motor. So on the top ring, I went 4.5 thousandths times the bore, and that came up to like 19. The second ring was 0.35 or 3.5 times the bore, which come up to about 15 thousandths. On the second ring, on your oil rings, you got to have a minimum of 15 thousandths on your bottom, the oil rings at the very bottom. So we got all that ready to go. Our heads came in, the rear main seal came in, so we're good to go. We're gonna start getting this together. I'm gonna give the block one more clean out, wipe it out, make sure there's no debris, blow it out, and we're gonna put you guys on the tripod and put you on time lapse, and we're gonna get going on this. So yeah, he ended up going with the Alderbrock E Streets, same thing that Tyler's running on his small block, which them are a pretty good head. They flow a lot better than the 440 source heads that are on the Challenger now. So, and I needed an extra 4. The 440 source heads are on 80 cc, and the new Aldebrocks are an 84 cc. Because when I had this block 0 decked, the compression ratio was up to 10.9, and we want to knock it down a little bit more. So that's one of the reasons we went with this head. And I'm going with a 40 thousandths head gasket, so it should bring us around 10.6 at the most, 10.6 to 1. So good to go. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse and set you up on the tripod, and I'm gonna get busy here. I'm gonna set the crank in, get all my measurements, bearing clearance, and then we'll get all that set. Then we're gonna start stabbing pistons and rods in. Get this short block buttoned up today. He's gonna be painting all the tins. This is all original 1970 stuff, so we're gonna keep it all original looking besides the heads. All right, guys, we got the crankshaft installed. I'm gonna check end play, but all the bearings checked out perfect. I'm right in there about 28 thousandths, which is money. So she spins like, take your finger, and beautiful. That's what we're after. So Just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm going to set my dial indicator, up on the front of the block and check end play, and if everything comes in between 3 and 6 thousandths, we're going to send it home. And Jay from Boosted Classics out of Houghton Lake dropped off the big block Chevy. We're going to be tearing it apart, CCing the heads, putting a brand new short block rods, pistons, crank. In that, he don't want it rebuilt. He wants a brand new rotating assembly. So that's what we're going to do. It's a 454. He wants me to also check the rocker arm geometry, which is push rod length. But yeah, it's got like 10 minutes run time, he said, or something like that. So, and he also hooked us up with a bunch of gaskets and springs and double roller timing chain and gear, a couple camshafts. Alright guys, we got the crank in. What I said before, we set the end play. Came out perfect at 5 thousandths. And a little trick I wanted to show you guys too, to let you guys know about. On these Mopars on the rear main seal, you got 2 little rubbers that slide into your main rear seal cap. If you don't use silicone on the rubber that goes around the crank radius, but use a little bit of motor oil on these and push it down evenly with your fingers, it slides right in. A lot of guys have trouble with, it took me a couple times too, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to put up a fight, but guess who won? We won, right, Roy? Yep. So we're getting ready to get the caps off the pistons, which damn things are tight as shit. But then we're gonna check clearance on the bearings, rod bearings, and won't be long, she'll be wrapped up. At least this part. Then we're gonna put the camshaft in it to protect the bearings. And we got to get rocker assemblies and the stands and everything before I can check push rod length. But it's coming along. All right, here's we got the pistons installed. All the clearances came out. Rod bearings. We got the cam installed. We actually had to postpone the video because we had to send a set of lifters back. Are these still the bad ones, Roy? Yeah. If you guys can see on there, they're rusted. So we wasn't putting these brand new comp lifters. We're not putting them in there. So we had to send them back, wait for new ones to come back. And in the meantime, he got his rocker shafts with Harlan Sharps. Harlan Sharp roller rockers. Looking good though. It's complete, bottom end. I got to degree the cam in. Set true top dead center, but he's going to do some painting. He's going to get this stuff painted tomorrow morning. So I can get that, the timing marks squared up on the block. Make sure we're at true top dead centers, set it on the harmonic balancer, get the lifters in, and start degreeing the cam, and then the bottom end will be pretty much all set. He's got the old, ooh, look at that. If anybody knows these, I told you they took the ball in, they cup in on the Harlan Sharps for the Mopar. And you guys that knows Mopar knows they take a link bar and they're gonna fit perfect. We got the ARP head bolts for the heads, which are recommended. What else? Did you get the bushings too? Did it come with bushing kits?
It did.
Oh, we gotta have 10 thousandths in between. No bushings or spacers. Yeah, because on it calls for 10 thousandths in between here and here. So we're at to mock all this up.
Hey, give me anything.
Should have came with a bushing kit. Got stickers though. I'm gonna grab them so I can set this back in there so I don't squish the stickers. No bushings, huh? But yeah, we got the head bolts, we got the rocker shafts assembly. Yep, I showed them before. So he's got all the killer parts. I mean, this is gonna be one nice build, and we're halfway there. We're gonna come Sunday and finish bolting this up. But in the meantime, tomorrow I'm gonna go. We're gonna start tearing down Boosted Classics 468, so he can get his parts ordered. He's ordering the bottom end from Skip White Performance out of South Carolina, I think they are. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Roy's got to work on a camper, so we'll be back here Sunday and getting this finished up, and we'll bring in part 2 to this video. And I want to thank everybody for watching part 1 series on Roy's 446 pack build. Look at that, he's got the car uncovered. Somebody was over here checking it out. But I want to thank everybody. Stay tuned for part 2. And as usual, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.